Now, a destructive disease has been found in some tomatoes in Brown County. Joining me in the studio is Vijay Pandian, a horticulture educator in Brown County, to explain what the disease is. And it's kind of interesting. I've got a big tomato garden, and while they're not growing great because we had too much rain, I haven't had any disease, but this looks actually kind of nasty.
Yes, what we have is a disease called late blight disease. And this is the first confirmed case in Brown County that we have. And it's a very destructive disease. It can wipe out your tomatoes or potato crops within 7 to 10 days if the weather condition seems to be ideal.
Let's see what it looks like.
Well, first let's start with the leaf. Okay. Usually it starts in the leaf, actually, which turns out a pale olive green in color. Soon, the pale olive green color turns out into brownish black in color, and you would start to see some oily or watery lesions happening up on the leaf. In the stems, you will also see again these kind of oily or watery lesions happening up. And pretty soon,
your fruit. To the fruits, look at that. That's ugly.
It's going to have a chocolatey brown color discoloration on the skin of the fruit, and you will also see sometimes some concentric rings along the fruit too.
What can we do to prevent this?
Detection. Early detection is a key here.
Okay.
It is the mantra up here. As soon as you found the infected sample, bring it to the extension office to confirm it.
Okay.
And then once it gets properly diagnosed, bag all your infected tomatoes.
The whole plant?
The whole plant.
The whole plant.
Whole plant. Bag it up. And then leave it in the open sun, cook it up for a few days, maybe up to a week or so, and then drop it up for the trash to pick it up.
So you're going to disinfect it and then throw it away. Now that you originally have the infection in your garden, are you going to have to worry about this next year?
Definitely. One of the key things that I like to mention here is that if you do have an infected sample, do not compost it.
Okay.
Because if you do compost it, there's a likelihood that the pathogen may be able to overwinter for next year. So do not compost it. Okay. For next year, I would recommend the homeowners to try some disease-resistant cultivars. There are a lot of disease-resistant cultivars available in the market. For example, Mountain Magic is one of the excellent disease-resistant cultivars for late blight disease.
Okay, and a lot of this has to do with the rain, right?
Exactly. The warm, humid conditions, is certainly hosting a lot of diseases in our vegetable garden this year.
All right, so if your tomato plants might look a little bit diseased, check with their office. Make sure that if it is this disease, pretty highly contagious too. So I'm going to have to go wash my hands after dealing with all of this. Stay with us. We'll have more on our weather, including all this rain, which isn't helping my tomatoes at all, I'm sure. Probably not yours at all. We'll be right back.